Hey everyone, it's Sarah Harmeyer with If Table, and I know you guys have had a few questions about our open table for this next month. You've sent in a couple of questions and I just wanted to address a couple of those today. The first one was, oh my gosh, how do you invite strangers to your home? I know probably the people you're inviting are probably just people that are kind of new to your home or new to this experience around the table. And I just want you to encourage you to do that with authenticity. So tell them up front, this is what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna have some girls over for dinner and we're gonna have some great conversation, and I know what you have to bring to the table is really valuable, and I'd love for people to know who you are. Really put value back onto the person that you're inviting. Of course, give them instructions and directions and the time to show up, and I'd even tell them up front that, hey, we're just gonna meet for a couple hours and we're gonna have a meal together and we're gonna answer some questions together, just in discussion. So tell them what it's about, and that's it. So the second question that we've seen come up is, how do I introduce the conversation cards? And you guys do that so well each month, and we've provided those questions, and I want to make sure that this month it doesn't seem like, oh gosh, this is the time that it gets really serious around the table. I want you guys to have fun and getting to know people and getting to know their stories. We've designed some questions for you this month that might take a little step back. You have freedom to dive right into these questions as much as you want, but we really want to make people feel like they're comfortable at the table. So that is really up to you as the host and how you do that. You know that this table is about love, and it's about grace, and it's about God's grace. And I think there's a way we can do that with our lives and the way that we are a hostess and loving people. So when you introduce those cards, maybe say, hey, we're going to go into a time of conversation now, and I've got a few questions that I'd love to hear your thoughts on if you're willing to share, and go from there. Not everyone has to share, remind them of that, but I think if they feel valued at the table, they might be willing to share. So, and remember, people are always listening too, so even if they don't want to share themselves, there's something they can take away. Okay, so the third thing is, what do you think about saying a prayer at the table if we've got non-Christians at the table? I think that's a great question, and you guys heard in a video with Jenny and I that I've had 1,600 people at my house, and I will tell you, not every single person has been a Christian that's walked down the driveway, and I'd probably say most people haven't been. It's my way of sharing God's love with people. So I feel comfortable in praying before our meal, and my prayer is really simple. It's like, God, thanks for a fun night that we get to gather in my backyard around this table. Thanks for every person that's here. We love you. Amen. It's not a super long prayer. Now, some of you guys might not feel comfortable with that, and that's okay. I've been in other situations where I've just kind of leaned over and touched an elbow and said, hey, I want to tell you guys, I'm really grateful to God for our time together right now. Thanks for joining me for lunch or whatever. So come up with whatever you want and you're comfortable with. The fourth question is, how do I close the night? How do I end things? How do I kind of put a bow on things? And again, I think when people leave my home, I want them to walk away with two things: that they're loved and that they're always welcome back. If you can communicate in that in some way, however you want, you might say, thanks for this time we've shared together. I really love what each of you brought to the table tonight. Affirm who they are. I think it's really important that people know that. And they're going to know Jesus' love because of the way that we've loved them. So, we cannot wait to hear the stories, what you guys are going to experience around your open table this month. Be sure to share it with us afterwards, and we just wish the best. Give them a toast, and just tell them how much we love them. Bye.